That's good.
Shaun, what does the Challenge Cup mean to you?
Oh, it's a massive, prestigious competition. Obviously learned a lot more about it being over here in the UK, but really bought into, what it means to the game as a whole, and what it means to play at Wembley. And it's a different spectacle. It's a break away from the normal league competition, and they're games that you get really excited to play in. And I'm really looking forward to getting out there in the semi-final on Sunday.
Did you watch it as a kid?
I probably didn't watch it as much. You see the results and watch the highlights, and see the atmosphere of Wembley, and I think it's a spiritual home of the Challenge Cup, and you see some of the old footage now coming here and understanding the prestige and the amount of history that the cup holds in the game over here, and you can't help to get excited and really embrace what it means.
Obviously, Craven Park's your home, but this isn't a bad second home for Sunday, is it? It's a great stadium, and there's going to be a lot of Hull Kingston Rovers fans here. It's going to be a special atmosphere, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm not surprised, to understand how many tickets that we've sold, and our fans are very loyal and passionate people, and they're going to give us an extra arm and a leg out there on Sunday, and it is a great great stadium, and we'll set for a great atmosphere on Sunday.
I'm just going to mention last year very quickly, because obviously it's not a great memory for you, but can you use that as motivation for this year?
I think we can, take the lessons about, what it means to play in a semi-final. For some boys that haven't been there, there'll be, another year well-rounded of playing in the semi-final, but it's a completely different proposition, and we're really looking, forward to together as a group to, maximise on this opportunity that we've got to take the next step as a club, and, go out there and put in an 80-minute performance, and, hopefully come away with a win.
Can you reflect on it? Can you sort of a year on now answer the question, what did go wrong last year?
Yeah, I think we faced a bit of adversity with injuries, and the way that we played, didn't really suit the way we've been playing throughout the year. And Huddersfield are a good team. They made it to the final and pushed Saints all the way that year. So got to give credit to them. But I think this is a new year, and it's a completely separate preparation. And this year has been our full focus going into this week.
There's a lot of lasts for you this year, Shaun, ahead of a year of firsts next year. Is there any added personal motivation that this is your last chance to get to this Challenge Cup final?
No, I don't think so. Not for me personally. I think, together as a club and as a player, these are the games that you earmark on the calendar every year that you want to be a part of. You aspire to, play in the penultimate games at this time of year. And I think that's always the motivation for any player or club. So, like I said, we're just looking forward to the occasion and the opportunity to, be a part of these, great games.
It must be quite an incentive, though. You've played in the biggest games in the world. If you were able to add this to that list, and for your club, that's a big thing, surely.
It is. It would be the icing on the cake for me. Obviously, I know there's an 80-minute performance that's going to dictate to that. So that's been obviously my full focus going into this week, is the preparation and getting myself up mentally to give myself the best chance to give me that opportunity.
How good are Wigan?
They're very good. I think they've shown throughout the years. I think they've won the most Challenge Cups. They're fierce competitors. They show up every week. They've got that mentality instilled in them through, a long period of time. They're one of the most consistent clubs throughout the league and throughout history. So they're a very good team, and we're really looking forward to challenging ourselves and rising to the occasion of to be the best. You've got to beat the best, and this week's a great opportunity to do that.
On that, do you think maybe we've got to see how good Hull Kingston Rovers can be then to beat them on Sunday?
Yeah, it's all about us and what we control, and our performance and mentality that we show up on Sunday will give us the best chance to beat a great Wigan team and club.
Shaun, just touching on what you said earlier, not overthinking, last and first. Have you come to terms with the fact that there aren't many games left now? Or is it something you're just not really thinking about, not part of your focus?
I'm just enjoying every week for what's left of this great career that I've had, and I know that that there's only, it's capped at a few weeks and months now. So I'm just enjoying every game, and not taking it for granted, and I'm very content with my decision. I've had a great career, and I just want to enjoy every moment.
Does it make it easy to perform as well when you're going out and just thinking, I want to enjoy the last however many games it is?
Yeah, I think, mate, like I said, I just take it week to week and prepare the same way that I have for the last 17, 18 years. And like I do enjoy, I love playing the game, and I won't change my approach now after all these years.
And like, touching all ground here, but to get KR to a final, to forget about yourself, that must be a fairy tale end, without going down the cliches. The idea of being able to do it, maybe even lift a trophy, that is everything you would have aspired to do when you came here.
Yeah, I think that's every kid's dream and every club's dream, and if that's not your goal at the start of every season, then you're playing the wrong game. But it's exciting. It's a great opportunity to give ourselves the opportunity to take the next step for the club and for the fans, because they do deserve success, because they are a hard-working club, and I think we're ready to take the next step.
Forgetting all the fairy tale stuff, how important is it that you do take that step? There's been a lot of close shaves, a lot of semi-finals, but you don't want to be semi-finalists, you want to be finalists, you want to be winners. So how important is this game to break that glass ceiling almost?
Yeah, I think, like I said before, it's every club's goal and motivation to be in this big game, and our full focus is our preparation and our performance and mentality on Sunday, because like I said, that's what's going to give us the opportunity and rewards for a good performance, and we know that's on the other side of that.
And just finally from me, what a build up to a big game needs to look like, what the camp needs to be like, what the attitude and application, all that is. Do you think this team that you're in now has shown the right signs so far this week, building up to a game of this magnitude?
Yeah, I think we're just controlling what we can control, and it's about us. Like I said, our systems, our preparation, our mentality, and that's what we'll take into Sunday.